engine. I got a new timing belt for it over here, oil pressure sensor gauge, and then we're gonna go ahead and take down the block and repaint it. We got a new color, we're gonna do it red. So I think it'll look pretty good, but this engine is definitely an upgrade from our last. As you can see, come over here, cameraman, come over here. We got ARP head studs. All right, so I'm not gonna replace the head gaskets. I'm not gonna lie, because it passed the leak down test. So we're just gonna hope these head gaskets do their job, and ARP head studs should help with the head lift, so we don't get any of that when we turn up the boost. But yeah, let's get right into this.
Yeah, hey, 706, 706, yeah, 706, 706, sir, hey, yeah, 706, 706, what's up, 706, 706, hey, just having fun, man, just rhyme, listen up, hey. Yeah, it's the microphone master, something like a menace. Up in this, you know I couldn't waste another minute. I'ma go and get it for this rhyme, and this time I gotta lay the shit that is the illest. I represent.
All right, so update, was finally able to get the gear off and the old oil pump off. Very essential. Took a good amount of time and effort, but now we can get to work on putting this new oil pump in. Upgraded turbo pump should make our oil flow a lot better and stronger. And also we're gonna get ready to taping off everything and getting the engine block ready for paint. We got the engine all masked up for paint. Obviously not taking the heads off because I already did a leak down test and the compression and everything was perfect. So I just taped off everything that needed to be taped off. We're just doing a quick refresh of the block. I cleaned it off already, got all the surface rust and grease off, so should be ready. Let's go ahead and spray it down.
This game of rapping that I'm living direct to come correct, and gotta keep production in check because they wonder how do I do that. It's true that I'm ample on the bike but not the flex. I'm past the rest, only moving in directions it's right. Joints are light, crack open a can.
So we're looking after spraying it all. We're gonna let it dry. You know, just a little first coat, so it's not the thickest it could be on there, but it definitely is gonna take some time to dry. This stuff sprays on pretty heavy. After we took all the tape off, and it is pretty much set to put on the accessories such as the oil pump and timing belt and things like that. So yeah, let's get to it.
I just might get a taste of the high life by twilight. In hindsight, it seems that everything will be alright. I'm out of sight. Once the liquor hits the liver, then the picture is bright. I keep it flowing like a river on mics, cause they don't know what I got, they only know what I lack. So ease back and listen up to my vice once or twice, yeah. I'm too nice up in the stew where I rap. Make sure the beat slaps.
Look at that, new oil pump installed. Looking real nice on there, real snug, shiny. Let's go ahead and finish the rest of this thing. We got the front side of the engine all finished up. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to start on putting the oil pan back on. But before I can do that, I need to go over here and change this rear main out. Just because we've done a lot of hard work getting this thing ready, and I wanna make sure it doesn't leak before it goes back in the car. So yeah, let's put that back in. The rear main seal off. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this new one on and we should be all good. The new seal in, this one honestly wasn't even really bad. At least I don't see any issues with it, but better be safe than sorry, you know? So did that, and then we got the mating surface over here really cleaned up and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and put everything back on, and yeah. New rear main installed, looking shiny and red, just like the rest of the engine. Let's go ahead and put that oil pan gasket on, oil pan on.
Bass boom is intact. I don't cap in any lyrics that expel from the dome. The microphone is second nature in fact, and that's that. Word to Mac, the most dope, and that's word to the beat too. We sample in the tracks, run it back in the studio, do it.
We ran into an issue. Snap bolt. So that's, you know, that's never good. What can we do about that? I'm trying to get it out, I guess. Was able to remove the broken bolt. So let's redo that. Finally got the pickup tube on after snapping a bolt. It happens, but we replaced it. It's all looking good. I already cleaned down the surface, so we can go ahead and throw the gasket and pan on now. So let's get to that.
Couple of laps and keep my potential going up to the max. I want stacks of records ceiling high, too much to keep it counted. The passion is astounding, melodies can live without them. And word to other rappers, I don't even care.
So we've got the oil pan on, got all the bolts on there. I've obviously got to tighten these down, but everything is looking great. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten these down, and yeah, we'll see what we gotta do next.
About them, I doubt them, except for the real ones, I shout them out. Yeah, and doing me is what I'm all about. 706 kid, I never took another route, work around the clock.
This is how we're looking after getting our new bottom end seals on, plus the oil pan. We're about to get ready to time it. We gotta add this new Woodruff key, put that on there, then we can go ahead and throw the gear on and get it ready to be timed. So let's go ahead and do that.
The spot and take the paper out. Life is a great time, so make it what you make it now. A young kid that never cared about material items on time. I'm only focused on the lyrical, writing, supplying, and keep it bumping in the stereo. Longevity is something to carry on, and keep it moving down the musical path.
All right, so now we're on the final steps of the engine, which will be timing it. I was going to remove the cam gears to redo the cam seals, but the tool that I got does not work. It's not compatible with these. So I think we're just gonna leave them. I think the previous guy who built the engine probably already did that because, as you can see, we got head studs. So we obviously had to take the heads off to do all this. And I've taken off a couple of the seals so far and they've been pretty new. So I'm not too worried about that. It was just for some extra reassurance. But I think next thing we're gonna do now, since we can't do that, is we're gonna go ahead and pull the lifters out and soak them in some oil. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started doing that.
Count the numbers like math, the storytelling and path. I keep the pen upon the paper with the major impact. I'm just a kid from the earth, I write it out on the tracks. It's like that, 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 ayy. Dope shit, yup. Bitch.
Okay, so we've got the rocker arms off now. Make sure you organize your parts when you take things apart. I kept mine like this. We've got left and right, just same exact placement as the way I took them off. But yeah, let's go ahead and pull this, and we're gonna take the lifters out, put them in there, pour some oil in there, and let that soak for 24 hours. Right, so I got the lifters off now. It's looking pretty good in there. Internals look pretty nice. Let's just say we're working with a pretty good engine here, hopefully. I think so though. Anyway, we've got our lifters up in here in this little glass thing, and we're just gonna soak them in oil. I bought just some, it doesn't really matter what oil you buy specifically, in my opinion, because we're just soaking them. This isn't the oil that we're putting in the engine, but this should be enough to let them soak and get all the air bubbles out of there. Make sure they're all well lubricated before we go ahead and throw these back in, because I'm not trying to get any loud ticking noises from the lifters like on my last engine. It was quite obnoxious. So yeah, this is how you do it. I'm trying to give you guys a little bit of close up here, but as you can see, this is literally the process. It's only been around 15 minutes now, and bubbles are already starting to appear and come out of the lifters. There's one right there. There were some other ones. Oh look, one's forming right there on that one. But yeah, we're gonna leave this for 24 hours. We'll come back tomorrow, put these back in, and retime the engine. Okay, so it's the next day, we're back. Obviously there's no more air bubbles in the lifters, so we can go ahead and put these back in. Same with the rockers and everything. But I did a little bit of work off camera. I put the Nismo thermostat in and set that up, so we're one step closer to being finished. But yeah, this is pretty much the last step before the timing belt. We're gonna go ahead and just throw these in and torque everything down to spec.
Yo, I just wanna chill. I just wanna kick and move my feet around the 706. I just wanna chill. I just wanna kick and move my feet around the 706. Yo, Up and down the town is where I'm found, around the musical sound. I put it down together, play it forever, defining longevity, the timing with the rhyming with the everything. Now let me bring mad peace to the scene and the place, scheming the beat and the bass, and you can see in my face that I'm ready. Held steady, all the words that I wrote from the heart, sung deep like a ship that won't float. But this boat that I'm riding never crashes a wave, is gonna surf the hip-hop sound and save the earth from the depths of the darkness as we bring out the light with the way that I'm.
All right, so we got everything back on loosely, hand tight right now. We're gonna go ahead and torque it to spec, but everything looks pretty good.
Kicking it, the feeling's just right tonight. I'ma get me a dub and hit the club, catch a spin and a grin, and keep it simple up above with love. Nothing short.
Okay, so we just had a mishap. The bolt didn't quite snap, but it's like the thread, it's like it stretched it or something. I'm not quite sure. I don't think there's anything stuck in the engine. Everything still seems to be here. So I think I'm just gonna replace this with another bolt and hopefully that works. Yeah, I don't know. This is really scary looking. Never had this happen before. So, freak. So we've got them all torqued to spec now. Looking pretty good. I was a little scared, but I was able to replace the bolt that messed up with this one right here. I did that to 3 others just because they looked like they were also stretching. Probably has to do with heat cycling, but I have a bunch of these laying around, these types of bolts, so they totally worked. These 3 right here, some other ones I had laying around. Got everything torqued to spec though, so we can go ahead and put the valve cover gaskets on and put the timing belt on. So let's get to that.
The best, so don't test what I'm doing on the mic. I'm a bless. I just wanna chill. I just wanna kick and move my feet around the 706. I just wanna chill. I just wanna kick and move.
So we've got the engine all timed up now. It's looking good. I want to let you guys know when you time these engines, you want to have 40 teeth between the marks. Obviously the marks are a little off right now, but that's because I had to take the bolt off, and so that turned the engine backwards a little bit. But you want to have 40 teeth between the 2 dots on the top, and then you want to have 43 from this gear to that one. So other than that, we've got everything in and ready. So next is just making it look pretty. So we tightened down the valve covers, put on these nice pretty little blue bolts. I also put on the lower intake manifold and the distributor off camera. But now we're just gonna be able to put the timing cover on and injectors in. And then we should be done with the full block setup before we're able to go throw it in.
I just wanna chill. I just wanna kick and move my feet around the 706. I just wanna chill. I just wanna kick and move my feet around the 706. Yeah, and I wanna move around the world and tour. Before I hit the floor, I gotta get me some more, and I score the nice riches for what my palm itches. Make it quick, stack it tall by the inches. No resistance, I go the distance. So you know I kick this bass and the rhythm coexistence in any instance. I'ma step around the place that I know, put on a beat as I go with the flow up in the zone. I used to walk aside while trying to get my way home, and I was probably with clones, smoking O's and rolling cones. For sure. But nowadays I'm up and getting out of my goals, so who knows just how it goes and how the story unfolds. But life is like an unwritten book, so take a look how the lyrical mastermind can leave another shook. I'm fiending for the hooks, never leave as a rook, cause I'ma finish the game.
So I started putting the injectors on. I didn't quite finish because I am missing some bolts. I only have these 2, so I'm gonna have to get more bolts for the rest of them. I guess I lost those. But this is how we're looking at the end of the day. I'd say we're looking pretty good. Engine looks great. All put back together, refreshed. So next video, we're gonna go ahead and get the manifolds on. We gotta wrap them with the heat wrap because I'm not having this thing overheat again. So yeah, but that's gonna be all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned some about these VG30 engines, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.
So everybody feels a groove around the 706. I just wanna chill. I just wanna kick and move my feet around the 706.